Smoke Bulga, aka BB King, Life for Life CEO, Boston representative to the fullest, man. You know what I'm saying? I go hard out here, man, on these streets for people that don't know me. You know what I'm saying? I've been putting it down for Boston for a long time now, since about '04, but longer than that, you know what I'm saying? But solo and professionally, say about since '04. Well, the music, you know what I'm saying, was something that just came naturally to me, man. I've been rhyming since I was like 12 years old, doing talent shows at the Roxbury Y, the Boys and Girls Club, the Strand Theater, you know what I'm saying, from the little ciphers in the hood, man, going from South End to Mattapan, battling everybody that was supposed to be the hottest rapper. But this was like early 90s, you know what I'm saying? When I was young, man, I was about 16 years old, and I had met Michael Bivins, and Michael Bivins, he in the hood, man, he's an icon, not even alone in the hood, in the world, he's an icon. And, he liked it what I was doing at the time as a shorty. So he had asked me to do a few things for him, and one of the things was ghostwriting for Ronnie DeVoe. I was a part of a song at the time called The Top 10, and where Michael Bivins went, and he handpicked 10 rappers from the hood, few females, males and females, and I happened to be one of the ones that he picked. And Ronnie DeVoe was on the song, so Mike had asked me to ghostwrite Ronnie's rap for that song and a few other things. So that right there, that let me know, man, I got my first industry check. You know what I'm saying, for fucking with Mike, man. And that's when I seen it was real right there, that I could make some dollars off this. We really didn't take the music thing seriously. I was just representing my crew as a whole, Fast Life. And I used to, basically, what I used to do, I used to be rapping for my homies, you know what I'm saying? We used to be sitting around, and when some chicks come around the sun, you know what I mean, they used to throw on the instrumental, and you know what I'm saying, tell me to spit the latest rhyme that I had on the latest song. I used to perform the song live and shit. It's before we had a studio and all that, or we had access to a studio, so a nigga just used to have mad work, man, as far as rhymes, man. I just used to have so many rhymes, notebook full of rhymes, and I just used to perform them for my friends, you know what I mean? Until one time, man, I had did a live freestyle on the radio, and I had met somebody, you know what I'm saying, kid named Papa D. He was running 88.9 at the time. He was feeling what we was doing, so he invited us to his studio to come do some work, man. And that's like the first time I really recorded. And once I recorded them joints right there, after that, man, I just felt like it was something that I wanted to do, you know what I'm saying? So in the process of me doing music, you know what I'm saying, I had met Russia, you know what I mean? And that's how me and Miles, you know what I'm saying, established a relationship, because we was young at the time. We was teenagers, and we worked on a project called Russia and Fast Life, the compilation that charted the billboards 2 weeks in a row independently, you know what I mean? Had a lot of hot music, was hot in the streets at the time. And a lot of labels, it had caught a lot of labels' attention, you know what I'm saying? And one of the labels was Sony. They was feeling what I was doing as a solo artist on the CD, man. So, the rest is history. We went and shot the video for Smoke Did It, you know what I mean? And they was feeling it at the office, man. I was signed like a few months later, you know what I mean? And shit, we've been grinding ever since. Shouts out to my brother Mass Pike Miles doing this thing right now. Me and Miles, we go back, way back, man. We go back to his mother's basement, to where we was rapping on the motherfucking hanger, bent in a circle, with his mother stalking up there, you know what I'm saying, as the motherfucking Papa Stopper, you know what I'm saying? Me and Miles go back, man. We've been grinding, doing this music shit, man, for a long time now. We discovered that we could stand, you know what I mean, alone and be powerful, kind of like, you know what I'm saying, how Voltron was, you know what I'm saying, how when they form back together, man, they powerful, but when they on their own, they could do their own thing too, you feel me? So that's kind of like what the Life for Life movement is, you know what I'm saying? It's like we all bosses, man. We sit at a round table, you know what I'm saying? That's another AKA we go by the round table bosses, because we all can stand alone on our own, but we come together as a family and we the strongest like that. You know what I'm saying? So me and Mass Pike, man, it's a beautiful relationship, man. We got a good chemistry, and that's what really brought us together, man, was the chemistry that we had when it come to making music. Now, if anybody know Mass Pike, he's a man of many hats also. He's also a producer. So at the time when I met him when he was younger, he had just started making beats, man, and I was feeling the beats that he was doing, you know what I'm saying, and the same thing, he was feeling my rhymes, and it was like, shit, the rest is history. Labels nowadays, they not looking, there's no such thing as artist development, you know what I'm saying? Labels not looking for somebody that they gotta put thousands of hours into developing into being a star. They looking for somebody with their own movement, you know what I'm saying, that basically they could be the wind beneath their wings, you know what I'm saying, for a nigga to be able to fly, you know what I mean? And at the end of the day, being independent now was the way to go, you feel me? Because the reality of it all, everybody not going to be able to sign a major deal. Everybody not going to feel what that thin air is like, man, being 100 stories up in the building and sign that paperwork. So at the end of the day, man, if you believe in yourself, independence the way to go. Because as long as you go hard and you got your movement and your team believe in you, you get your city behind you, man, the sky's the limit. You know what I'm saying? So we independent, man. Right now, we've been independent for a while. We was independent when we had the major deal. We was still on our grind, and that's how it's always going to be. No matter if we 100 million up, man, we always going to be on our grind on the independent tip. Independent, man, it's hand to hand. It's a hustle. You got to be out there shaking hands, kissing babies, meeting people, gaining relationships out here, building relationships, and being on your grind. You know what I mean? It's about branding. It's about making sure whatever it is that you're trying to sell, that the people know that that's what it is, that this is your brand. You know what I mean? Like, and when you represent your brand, everything has to be top quality. You know what I mean? From the visual to the CD, the way that you present in your CD, to the actual music, to the sound of the music, meaning the mixing and the mastering. It goes all the way down to that. You know what I'm saying? And it's like on the independent grind, you out here with the CD on your own hustle, hand to hand. You feel me? So, you know, independent, man, like I said, it got its glory and it got its down. But for me right now, independent is definitely the way to go for life as an enterprise. If you want to be the best rapper or producer or whatever you do, it's about working at your craft, constantly being on your craft. Because I heard, you know what I'm saying, the late great B.I.G., he always say, man, you know what I mean, you writing one verse, or somebody writing one verse, you write two verses. You feel me? Because there's somebody always out there that won't work harder than you or going to try to work harder than you. So what we do, while you working, we working. You know what I'm saying? And while you sleep, we still working. You know what I'm saying? I heard the homie Mayweather say that, you know what I mean? And I'm the type of person that pick up on Jews like that. From seeing the homie Ross, you know what I'm saying? He's like a big brother. He's like an inspiration to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, people don't understand, you know what I'm saying, that man work hard. You know what I'm saying? He's constantly in the studio. He's constantly touring. He's constantly in the places where people need to see his face so he's seen. He's constantly working on his craft and go back to that. You know what I'm saying? Like me, I sit around, man, you know what I'm saying, and, you know, millionaires, man, and I just soak it up, man. I'm just like a sponge. I just sit back and I really don't speak too much, you know what I'm saying? I just watch, man, and I absorb everything because it's actually an honor and a pleasure to be in the presence of real niggas getting real money out here. Because, you know what I'm saying, niggas is dinosaurs out here that's really eating off this game. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about them M's, man. You know what I'm saying? We all out here, you know what I'm saying? Well, I can speak for myself, you know what I'm saying, eating and trying to get to a motherfucking dollar. But Ross happened to be a millionaire that's actually like extended family to me. Shout out to the whole Maybach music family, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody over there. But like I said, man, people see the glitz and the glamour, but they don't understand how hard Ross really go. You know what I'm saying? Like, he don't sleep, man. That boy go hard, man. He like James Brown. He the new hardest working man in the business, man. Same thing go for Mass Pike. Same thing go for Bulga, man. It don't stop. If you passionate about something, then you gotta really give it 130%, man. You know what I'm saying? Because coming up, everybody didn't believe in me. You know what I mean? Nobody believed in what we was trying to do, or everybody thought Boston, man, that was it for Boston. You know what I'm saying? And we just stuck to our guns, man, and stay true, man, and live by morals and values. You know what I'm saying? You gotta always have be a person that have morals and stick to your values, man. Whatever your family instilled in you as a kid, man, as you grow up, you see that those values and everything that they pay off along the way, because this business is built on relationships. So you want to come into this business not burning bridges, because I always say a person that burn bridges, you end up on an island by yourself. You turn around, ain't no more bridges to walk back across, man. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, bro, you know what I mean? You don't want to burn bridges. You want to keep your relationship sacred to yourself. Because it ain't even about the money at the end of the day. You can have all the money in the world, you can have all the talent in the world. But if your relationships ain't right, and you as a person, you know what I mean? You're not a man of respect, people don't respect you, you're not going to get respect. So it starts off, you know what I'm saying, with being a good person, man, and staying positive and building your relationships, man. Because at the end of the day, you could be one relationship away from $1 million. Remember that.
Same kid that be bustin' the toes. Same kid that be flippin' yo. I'm out in Spanish Harlem, bumpin' Ricky Martin, Vida Loca, blowin' dro out the Rover. Mommy ready so I can beat her. Said smoke Bulga, can't wait no longer. The telly just pull the Rover over, hop in the back, threw on the hat, beat it back from the back.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? Right now, I'm fucking with my homie OTO, man. You know what I'm saying? And you know, we rocking with that Scope Apparel. And you know what I'm saying?
PSWithebest.com, man.
You know what I'm saying? He beat me to the punch, but you know what it is.
Life for life.
Fucking with PS3thebest.com, man. You don't know what the fuck it is on the web, man. You better get your shit together, get your act right, and act right, man. Check out that PSWethebest.com. And it's your man Bulga, Life for Life all day, man. Shouts out to motherfucking Scope Clothing, man. If you want to get fly, man, get some of that Scope shit on your back. All the ladies gonna scope you when they see you in that shit, my nigga. You know what I mean? And shouts out to the homie Ray Grant for this right here, man. You know what I mean? We make movies and we support that Boston, man. Worldwide, check it out. Easy.